In a world saturated with noise, few films dare to whisper and be heard. Blade Runner 2049 isn't just a movie, it's a meditation, a slow descent into a future lost in its own memories. Every frame, every sound, crafted not to entertain, but to hypnotize. Denis Villeneuve didn't just direct a sequel, he resurrected a feeling we thought was gone forever. So let's explore why Blade Runner 2049 is a great movie.
Sometimes to love someone, you gotta be a stranger.
When Denis Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049 premiered in 2017, it was immediately recognized by critics and cinephiles as a bold, intelligent, and visually stunning continuation of Ridley Scott's 1982 classic Blade Runner. Although the film did not dominate the box office, it has since gained a strong reputation as one of the best science fiction films of the 21st century. But what exactly makes Blade Runner 2049 so great? Its brilliance lies in a seamless fusion of breathtaking visual artistry, profound philosophical inquiry, meticulous world-building, emotional storytelling, and technical craftsmanship, all while respectfully expanding the mythology of its predecessor. Visual splendor, the most immediate and striking feature of Blade Runner 2049 is its visual beauty. Cinematographer Roger Deakins, who finally won his long-overdue Oscar for his work on the film, crafts each frame like a painting. The use of light, color, and shadow is nothing short of mesmerizing. Cities pulse with a sickly neon glow, vast wastelands stretch into haunting, dust-choked horizons, and sterile interiors hum with silent menace. Every environment feels lived in, yet alien, familiar, yet unsettling. Villeneuve and Deakins collaborate to create a world that is both a logical extension of Scott's 1982 Los Angeles and a new, grander vision. It's a masterclass in visual storytelling, where atmosphere and mood aren't merely decorative but integral to the film's emotional landscape. Deep philosophical themes, like its predecessor, Blade Runner 2049 wrestles with profound philosophical questions about humanity, memory, and existence. However, it expands these questions in new directions. The central figure, Ryan Gosling, is a replicant and artificial being who knows he is not human. Yet throughout the film he yearns for meaning, for an identity that transcends his programming. The notion that a machine could desire to be more than its intended function echoes ancient philosophical debates about free will and the soul. The film also delves into the nature of memory and reality. If memories can be implanted and feelings manufactured, what does it mean to be real? Kay's journey of self-discovery, believing he might be special, only to realize he is not as heartbreakingly human. His acceptance of this truth and his decision to act with selfless compassion anyway redefines heroism not as something born of destiny but of choice. Respectful yet independent sequels often fall into the trap of either slavishly copying the original or radically departing from it in ways that alienate fans. Blade Runner 2049 strikes a remarkable balance. It is deeply respectful of Blade Runner's legacy, revisiting its questions about humanity, replicants, and society, but it refuses to simply retread old ground. New ideas are introduced, such as the emergence of a replicant revolution and the deeper exploration of artificial intelligence with the character of Joy, Ana de Armas, Kay's holographic companion. The return of Rick Deckard, Harrison Ford, is handled with care, giving weight to his story without overshadowing Kay's. Rather than making Deckard the hero again, Villeneuve uses him to reflect the themes of aging, regret, and the unknowable nature of truth. Emotional resonance. Despite its chilly, desolate world, Blade Runner 2049 is a deeply emotional film. Ryan Gosling delivers a restrained yet powerful performance as Kay, embodying a character torn between apathy and desperate hope. His relationship with Joy offers a poignant glimpse into the longing for connection, a love story between two non-humans that feels more genuine than most human romances portrayed on screen. Meanwhile, the broader story of loneliness, abandonment, and sacrifice taps into universal feelings. The film doesn't just ask whether machines can be human, it asks whether being human means anything in a world where everything is manufactured, commodified, and disposable. Sound and score. Hans Zimmer and Benjamin Wallfisch. His score builds on the iconic Vangelis soundtrack of the original while creating something rawer and more oppressive. The music roars and groans like the collapsing future it inhabits, yet moments of delicate, haunting melody cut through the noise. Sound design plays a critical role too, the roar of Kay's spinner slicing through empty skies, the eerie silence of deserted cities, the harsh blasts of gunfire all combine to immerse the viewer fully into the film's environment. Ambition and patience. Perhaps the most daring thing about Blade Runner 2049 is its willingness to take its time. In an era of frenetic editing and rapid-fire storytelling, the film unfolds at a meditative pace, allowing scenes to breathe and emotions to simmer. Long, contemplative shots force the audience to sit with the characters and the questions the film poses. This patience is not only rare but essential. Blade Runner 2049 isn't a film designed to wow, audiences with spectacle alone, it demands thought, reflection, and emotional engagement. A reflection of modern fears. Finally, Blade Runner 2049 speaks to contemporary anxieties in subtle but powerful ways. The environmental collapse, the omnipresent corporations, the blurred line between human and machine, the devaluation of individuality all mirror real-world concerns about climate change, capitalism, technology, and identity. In this sense, the film serves as both a warning and a lament, a vision of what could come if we continue to lose sight of what truly makes us human. At the end of conclusion, Blade Runner 2049 is a rare achievement, a sequel that not only lives up to its legendary predecessor, but deepens and enriches its themes. Through extraordinary visuals, a haunting score, compelling characters, and profound philosophical inquiry, the film transcends science fiction and becomes a work of true cinematic art. It is a film that demands and rewards repeated viewings, revealing new layers each time. More than anything, Blade Runner 2049 reminds us that in a future dominated by technology and dehumanization, the search for meaning, love, and identity remains the most human quest of all.